Historic moment. Serena Williams honors Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce with exclusive Tiffany crown at 2025 Athlos NYC meet. The autumn skyline of New York City glimmered with the vibrancy of ambition, history, and prestige. At the Athlos 2025 meet, one of the world's most anticipated multi-sport showcases, athletes from across the globe had gathered not merely to compete, but to make history. Among them, the focus was on a singular, unprecedented moment, the convergence of two of the greatest female athletes of their generation. At center stage stood Serena Williams, the legendary tennis icon whose career spans over 2 decades, adorned with 23 Grand Slam singles titles and countless accolades. Tonight, Serena was not stepping onto a tennis court. Tonight, she was performing an act of honor, recognition, and symbolism. The object of her tribute was none other than Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce, Jamaica's sprinting queen, whose career-defining speed, consistency, and resilience have inspired millions worldwide. Fraser-Pryce, at 38, continues to defy age, expectations, and conventional limits of athletic longevity. And the symbol? An exclusive Tiffany crown, custom-crafted for this historic occasion, glittering with diamonds, platinum, and emeralds, a testament to excellence, perseverance, and legacy. The Tiffany crown, more than a gift. The Tiffany crown was not merely an accessory. It was an emblem of achievement, unity, and inspiration. Its design fused the modern elegance of New York with timeless artistry, symbolizing the bridging of sports, culture, and generations. Serena, holding the crown with reverence, spoke to the assembled press. Tonight is about honoring greatness. Shelly Ann has inspired not only her competitors on the track, but all of us who believe in chasing dreams relentlessly. The gesture immediately captured global attention. Unlike typical sporting awards, this moment represented peer recognition, a champion acknowledging another champion in a ceremonial, highly publicized tribute. Fraser-Pryce, the Pocket Rocket's legacy. Shelly Ann Fraser-Pryce is affectionately known as the Pocket Rocket, a moniker earned through her explosive starts, flawless sprint mechanics, and unparalleled dominance in the 100-meter dash. Over a career spanning nearly 2 decades, she has accumulated multiple Olympic gold medals, world championship titles, and consistently shattered the limits of female sprinting performance. Her influence extends beyond trophies. Fraser-Pryce is a symbol of resilience, having returned from maternity leave to reclaim titles, and a role model for young athletes, proving that determination, discipline, and mental strength are just as vital as raw talent. It's not just about winning. Fraser-Pryce reflected in a pre-event interview. It's about showing the next generation what's possible when you combine hard work, faith, and belief in yourself. Tonight, the Tiffany crown would serve as a tangible testament to that philosophy, presented by one of the most respected figures in sports history. The ceremony unfolds. As the stadium lights bathe the arena in golden brilliance, Fraser-Pryce stepped onto the stage. The audience erupted in cheers, their collective energy reverberating throughout Manhattan. Cameras flashed from every angle. The moment was electric, a collision of history, excellence, and emotion. Serena approached with the Tiffany crown, her presence calm yet commanding. The two athletes locked eyes, a silent acknowledgement of respect, admiration, and the weight of the moment. "This crown represents excellence, perseverance, and legacy," Serena said, her voice carrying across the hushed crowd. Shelly Ann embodies all of these qualities. With a delicate motion, Serena placed a crown atop Fraser-Pryce's head. The crowd rose to its feet, a standing ovation echoing through the stadium, immortalizing the moment as one of the most significant cross-sport honors in history. The symbolism of peer recognition. The ceremony represented more than an individual accolade. It signaled a cultural shift in sports recognition, where achievement is not measured solely by medals or earnings, but by mutual respect among champions. Traditionally, awards are handed down by federation sponsors or organizers. Here, a living legend honored a peer, underscoring that true greatness transcends discipline. Analysts noted the broader significance. Recognition of women's contributions across sports disciplines, highlighting athletic longevity, with Fraser-Pryce thriving past conventional peak years, elevating peer-to-peer honors as a meaningful tradition for future generations. Social media responded instantly, with hashtags like hashtag Serena Honors Shelly, hashtag AthlosNYC 2025, and hashtag Tiffany Crown trending globally within minutes. Behind the scenes, sources close to Serena Williams revealed that the crown was personally conceptualized and designed under her guidance. Serena wanted something timeless, elegant, and deeply symbolic, rather than merely decorative. Fraser-Pryce team described her reaction as overwhelmingly emotional yet composed. She knelt briefly to acknowledge the honor, then stood tall, embodying grace, strength, and humility simultaneously. Shelly Ann has dedicated her life to excellence and inspiration, Serena said privately before the event. This crown is for her, a celebration of legacy that deserves recognition beyond medals. Chapter 7, Global Reaction. The tribute sparked immediate international headlines. Sports outlets from Europe, Asia, and the Americas highlighted the moment as historic. BBC Sport called it a defining night for women's athletics. ESPN hailed it as peer recognition at its most inspiring. Fans flooded social media with praise, many posting personal stories of being inspired by both athletes. Even fellow athletes from across disciplines expressed admiration, emphasizing the importance of unity and respect in sports culture. Fraser-Pryce reflects. In her post-ceremony interview, Fraser-Pryce reflected on the significance of the honor. To be recognized by Serena Williams, someone who has achieved so much and inspired so many, is incredible. This crown isn't just for me. It's for every athlete who has fought, persevered, and stayed true to their passion. She acknowledged that moments like these transcend competition. They symbolize legacy, inspiration, and empowerment, inspiring young athletes worldwide to dream bigger and aim higher. A night of inspiration. The event became more than ceremonial. It evolved into a lesson in sportsmanship, leadership, and mentorship. Young athletes attending the Athlos meet witnessed a rare demonstration of respect and humility, two pillars often overshadowed by statistics and records. Commentators suggested that moments like these could reshape how sports institutions honor athletes, emphasizing meaningful gestures over traditional accolades. Fraser-Pryce on global influence. Fraser-Pryce has long been a role model beyond the track. Through advocacy, mentorship, and community engagement, she has inspired countless young athletes, especially women in developing nations. Every medal, every record is personal, Fraser-Pryce reflected, but this crown is about the impact we leave on others, and that's priceless. Her legacy, amplified by Serena's tribute, reinforces the idea that sports can elevate culture, values, and inspiration simultaneously. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.